Good fucking morning. It is day 40. Fucking, I've got hiccups. It is day 40. Okay, it's fucking hell, I've got hiccups. God knows where they've come from. Anyhow, hair messy as it always is. Fucking hell. So, hiccups out the way. Yeah, no man. Day 40. So, it's been 4 days since the last. So, what's gone on is weekend, we changed chest, went out. It was a festival in the local town for where I live. Fucking hell. We had a little bit to drink, not too much. I've never been much of a big drinker, so we had some fun, and yeah. But however, on the night when we was going back, fucking speed walked and woke up on Sunday morning, and my knee felt every time you take a step or turn, you can feel something in it. Okay, so some sort of like discomfort. Fucking hiccups. Almost like inside of the knee itself. So I don't know if the meniscus is a bit sore or something's happened. I can't see, what could have caused that other than the speed walking, because that's when it started hurting after that. But it's still a bit tender now, so we're resting the legs this week for the next 2 days. Okay, I'll be massaging it after. We're going to go to the gym, train chest as well. Is it chest or is it back day today? It's chest. Yeah, even though I did it over the weekend as well. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. We are starting to notice that the increase of the strength is going up a lot. That doesn't make sense. We notice the strength in all over the body is starting to increase. Obviously, we noticed on quads the other day, 40 kilo squats. That may have something to do with the knee feeling like it is now. However, I'm just doing extension. Look at that. So I'm just going to take it easy, nice and steady. We did our centimeters today, so everything is going in a good direction. Calves still stay the same. We're going to increase the intensity of training calves now, so we can put some weight on there. Quads have increased again. Left leg obviously is still bigger than the other right leg. It's gone up 0.5 centimeter, so still 61 on that. Off, fucking hiccup. And 2 centimeters increase in the good old operated leg, so it's now 56 instead of 54, which is a winner. Biceps have increased 0.5 centimeter, both still the same size, so 39. Glutes dropped 2 centimeters now, 101 centimeters, which I think is good because we're trying to focus on burning fat as well. And then same for chest, we're strict down a little bit, but not too much, 2 centimeters. Stomach has gone down 2 centimeters as well. So I think everything there is going in the right direction. The ones that we want to increase, which is the quads predominantly, is increasing. Obviously, you want our chest to grow, and obviously that the back. However, I do want to trim down a bit more there, so I'm expecting some fat to come off. And then obviously those calves now need to increase because one is still bigger than the other. Yes, we have jab today, and the bruising is still there, so we need to get better at jabbing. But I've noticed there's not much to grab on my leg, so I might just start sticking it in and then pushing it in. Yeah, it looks like a little figure. Anyhow, this is what the leg is looking like now from the front. So compared to that, obviously you can still see that there's a lot of swelling, predominantly here. There. Okay. And then from the side. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? I'm going to get the mic again. Yeah, that sounds disgusting. That was never making that noise before, which tells me my meniscus could have, something could have happened there. Scarring on the side. It is puffed out quite a bit. I mean, when I stand, you'll notice there. So the swelling is still there. Like you can see that there, can't you? But predominantly there. So that will come with time. I am confident it will go because it is already half the size of what it used to be when it seized up. Like I'm touching over nails here on both sides. That's the way I used to measure it. Because at one time it was out like that. So to be like that now is absolutely tremendous. But obviously, right now, I mean, there's no pain as such. But just right there inside, which is telling me meniscus. I am supposed to have a checkup with the oh, fucking hell, it hiccups still. I am supposed to have a checkup with the consultant at the end of my 6 weeks. And believe it or not, 6 weeks is tomorrow since the operation. So from the 25th of Feb to fucking hell, what day are we on now? The 8th tomorrow, so 7th today, so 8th of April. That is 6 weeks. Which, yeah, it makes sense now. Forgot March was a month then. That has gone quick. Holy shit. What the fuck? We've gone from being bedbound to just moving, squatting. We're not running yet, and I think it's good to not be running just yet. We want to walk first, which we have been doing. So we'll try. We get on the bike, see how fast we can go. We're not going to go too fast, so we're just going to, get the pace up. So we're just, steadily going, and also that feels comfortable with the knee. Okay, there's nothing we can't do. We just got to take everything in moderation and be nice and steady with it. And it's not a race. Obviously, the quicker, the better. We always want stuff quick. As humans, we want it like that. But it never happens like that. Okay, it's part of life. It's part of the journey. It's character building as well. So we're going to massage the leg in a sec. Might go and get some oil or something because body lotion is just not the best. I might just use body lotion. Let's use body lotion. We're going to sit downstairs, get the leg up, and we'll go through that. Okay. Oh, and we're back. So, good session today. Chest day went really well. We're just going to log it and go through what we did. So, last week we hit 2 chest sessions, which I know goes against all logic, but it works for me anyway. So last chest session we started off with the bench, obviously did a warm up. Okay, flat barbell. We started off with 20 kilo bar and 40 kilos, then straight to 100, and we did 100 5 times. Okay, with 4 to 5 reps. The first 2 sets were 4 reps. Oh no, the first 3 sets were 4 reps, and the last 2 sets were 5 reps. Okay, today I upped the weight by 5 kilos. Okay. Now, I did the full 5 sets. However, the reps weren't there. Okay. Which obviously is going to happen. Okay. When we up the weight, we're only doing 5 reps. The strength, this is the whole purpose of build my strength. We're looking for that 2 to 6 rep range. Okay. So if we're getting over 6 reps, so 5 reps even, we are upping it. Okay. So we got to 5, 6 reps. We are now upping it. Okay. Yes, I did have a spot last time. However, I felt good and strong today. So we had a little bit of ego come out. I don't recommend always bringing the ego out, but it helps you push further. Okay. So 105, 5 sets. It was the last set. We only did like 2 reps. There were sets before that. We did 3. And we did 1 set of 4 at the start. Okay. Now we're going to build upon that. We're going to stick to 105, and we're going to try and get every set to 4 reps, and then 5 reps, and then 6 reps. But to be honest, we might just hit 5 reps and go down, increase the weight again. Okay. Where am I gone? Yeah. And then straight from that, we're into incline bench. With the dumbbells. We did 3 sets, 30 kilos. We are getting those 15 reps in. And then moved on to decline flies. Okay, so these two are focused on hypertrophy, as you'll notice with the rep range. So these are the ones that are going to put the volume in and increase the muscle mass. Okay, so increasing our muscle fibers, type 2B. What am I saying? Decline flies. We did 4 sets. Okay, of it was what was it? Start with 10 kilos, 10 kilos, and 12.5 on the last one. We did 15. No, we did 20. Tell I we did 20. 20, 20, 15 on the 12.5. Okay, so now we'll go up each set now to 12.5s. I tell I we did 4 sets, didn't we? 10 kilos, 20 reps. And it was last set 12.5 and 15. All right. Then we went straight into calves. So calf raises. Actually, we didn't. We did crunches. Cable crunch. So for those that don't know what cable crunch is, it's essentially, so I prefer, now you can do this many ways. Okay, you can get a crunch machine, or you can go on a cable machine, set the cable right to the top, well, not to the right to the top, just above head height. Okay, you can put a straight bar on, you can either put rope on, or 2 single D handle attachments, and you go what strategically place them behind your head. Okay, now put some weight on the bar. Okay, don't go light because you'll fall flat on your face. So put like, I did 30 kilos today, so 3 sets of 30 for 15 reps. So I put 30 on, I position myself in front of the bar, then I twist, bring the bar behind my head, and get down to my knees. Now you're probably thinking, why do I go on my knees? What's going on my knee? To be honest, knees coping all right now on my knees. If I put a mat down but double layer it, so fold it in half, so I've got a good thickness there, gives you about an inch padding. And then that's going to target upper primarily for the core and a bit of lower on the way down. Okay, so when you're coming up, the whole idea is to keep yourself square at the bottom, so your feet are against the machine, knees and up to your hips. Okay, the only thing that's moving is flexion at the hips, so flexion at the torso, going down. Okay, you try and get your elbows to your knees. Okay, so when you're crunching down, all upper core, when you're coming up and then pulling back yourself down, lower core starts to take place and then into upper. Okay, and we did, like I said, 30 kilos, 15 reps. So we're going to up that weight now, next time to 35. To be honest, we have done pretty much nearly the whole stack before, but it's about the reps. Okay, so then straight into calf raise. On the leg press. Weight, last time we did 80. We did 4 sets of 90 this time. 20. No, we did 15. 15 reps. And 12 on the last set. We each fatigued. Okay. So I found my calves grow better with high volume. Okay. But then just keep upping that weight. So 15, 20 reps. If you're getting over 15 reps, I found that to increase the weight. As long as you get into 15 reps. And then that was it. And then we finished cardio, 8 minutes on the bike. Now, I use the Watt bike. For those that don't know what a Watt bike is, essentially, the Watt bike, you input your weight and it shows you what dominant side you have, okay? How much, intensity you're pushing through each individual leg. Okay, so it works off like a sensor. So on the spin wheel, or what you will call it, the gears, okay, when you're pushing down your right, it's going to give you a percentage of how much you're pushing down your right. So ideally, you want to get to the 50-50 mark. Okay, you want everything to be balanced. So right now, it's hard to give a good maintained figure on it. Okay, it's not going to be like that, but you can play around with the magnetics of it and the resistance. Okay, to get to the point where you're individually, you're pushing on each side, but it also gives you a good idea of, we need to start with our strength training and power training on individual legs. So go on a leg extension, unilateral training. Okay, so we will get to that in the next 2 weeks. Okay, because 6 weeks tomorrow will be the end of our sick pay, or sick leave, should I say, which, gives us a good idea of, okay, from now on, we're still in recovery stage, but we are more focused on strength. Okay, so we are focusing now on getting stronger. Okay, so we'll mark off tomorrow the end of the road to recovery, I think, and it'll be more road to strength. I don't know yet. I might cut this out, to be honest. But the idea now is so that we can use the Watt bike as a tracker to see the power in the legs. Obviously, we can use the weight machines, but we are now, that's the idea, that's what we're going on. Okay, I have no idea how I got into that rant of talking about, I don't know what I was talking about now, Watt bikes. So that's what we finished on. Obviously, we stretched and had a chat with people. So that is all marked down. Anyway, got some shit to do. Catch you all later.